Hi, my name is Jojo and I live on a... on an island, yes. I live in a tent on an island in Sweden. It's been some time since I've said the sentence. So, once again, adjust the mic. Hi, my name is Jojo and I live in a tent on an island in Sweden. But I haven't always been honest with you. For the past 5 weeks I haven't been living there. I didn't live there. I was on vacation. Back home. Home is Austria, the city of Salzburg. I've been there to visit some friends.
Das Wetter ist so schön.
Das ist unglaublich das Wetter, ja.
Ja, die Autos, glaube ich.
Ehrlich, also so diese Farben und
ja.
Klimaanlagen. Ja.
Schöne Fische.
Auch gut. To participate in a scout camp for kids, to bring them the spirit of tent living, the life in a tent, how it can be. And did some things I couldn't do in Sweden. I climbed some mountains.
Good morning.
Servus. Hi. Greetings from the street. And in a second we will be on the mountaintop. So one mountain I climbed is called Hoher Göll, the High Göll, maybe. It's 2,522 meters high. And one of the things I really like about mountains is the view. Not only the view, but the perspective it gives you. To be on a higher ground, to see around, it puts things into the right perspective. On our way up there, we found some wreckage parts from an airplane. While here in the mountains in 1953, there was a plane crash, and you can still find some old pieces here.
Blech.
Blech, like you would say in Austria. And even though the snowfields might be a bit tricky to find your way through, it's way more comfortable to go down the mountain that way.
So, lieber Jojo, moderiere mal dein Video an.
Ja, I'll talk to this camera.
Du hast was, einen Käfer in der Birne, also an der Birne. Da, ja, genau auf der Seite.
Kappe.
Nein, an die Haare hängt er. So schön der Käfer eigentlich. Ja, weiter hinten noch. Ja, jetzt ist er abgepatscht. Jetzt fliegt er gerade, jetzt ist er weg. Wunderbar. Türkis war er.
Schön.
Ja, das haben wir jetzt auf Video.
Wunderbar. Beautiful.
Englisch, Entschuldigung.
Well, yeah. And jetzt? Schauen wir mal. Wow, das geht gut. Au.
Bye bye, Jojo. Tschüpp. It's going really fast.
Well, it's definitely a faster option, but also the colder option. Ich glaube, es ist zu weit. So da, liebe Freunde, Blasmusik. Oh. One other activity in the mountains, which is not possible here in Sweden, I think, or at least not in that specific way, is not to go up the mountain, but into the mountain. Ah ja.
Also da, oder?
Ja. Da kann man sich da von oben dann in die Rinne. Isoliert, sehr warm. Echt toll aus.
Geht sich so nicht an.
Das ist alles so. Man kann vielleicht. Also vielleicht geht es auch um den Boden zu berühren, großartig.
Hallo.
Ich trau mich nicht. Oh, kann ich da runter? Schon eigentlich.
Was? Hupfen? Well, first of all, you shouldn't be scared by tight spaces, and it's really interesting to be in a cave because you have no connection to the outside world.
Es ist ganz sehr trockenständig.
So, gell?
And also the colors in the cave. Your senses feel different. You see things differently under the artificial light of the headlamp. And there's no light coming in from the outside. And you turn off your headlamp, you can't see anything. I've never experienced darkness like this outside of a cave. It's pitch black. And another thing is the sound, the silence. You don't hear a thing. And the only other time that I've experienced a feeling like this, when you don't hear anything else, was actually in Sweden. It was in winter once. And I've experienced it in summer now as well. But sometimes when there's no wind, you don't hear a thing, even though you're outside in the forest or in the winter on a frozen lake, and you don't hear anything. It is maybe a bit creepy. And it feels unreal, because you should be hearing something. I mean, now, here, I hear the wind, I hear some birds, some animals over there. Maybe there's a rodent in the distance, or I don't know. But to be in a surrounding like this and don't hear anything, it doesn't fit. It feels a bit artificial, like in a movie or in a computer game where they forgot to put the correct soundtrack to it. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the last 5 weeks. So all the videos you saw were pre-recorded. I'm sorry. You also can see it by the continuity of the beard, because what was last week's video, or 2 weeks before, I don't know, but the beard wasn't as long as now. But this will be probably part of a next video next week. I have been on the island again yesterday. I arrived here 2 days ago and I went to the island. The tent is still there. It survived 5 weeks. No one else was living in the tent. No animals, no one. And it was also the step from being back in my old life, or in the world where I lived before, back to here, to the other reality. I still have to process it. It's a question of where do I belong to? Where do I feel more home? Oh yeah. I have an answer to this. How can you determine when you feel home at a place? When you can say, okay, when I go there, I feel this is my home. When I arrived 2 days ago, in the evening with the canoe there to my island, went to the shore, went to the tent, checked if everything was fine, and then pretty soon a feeling came to me, where I would say this is a feeling I only have at places where I feel home. And it was that I felt the urgent need to take the shovel and go into the forest, dig a hole and do what you do on your own. Yeah. So, and that's, I had to laugh. It was, I think it's a good sign that I feel home on the island, even though I don't have a proper toilet yet. But maybe I will start building something more than just a hole in the ground. Yeah, so now is the part where the video is getting boring again. So if you don't want to continue to watch, you can stop now. See you next week. And for everyone else who is still staying here till the end, what can I say? Next video will be more of a story arc again, maybe. And actually now I've been away now for 5 weeks, and before that I have been probably 6 weeks on the island altogether. So it's kind of equal now. But now it actually starts. I will be there on the island for a whole year. at least 11 months. Till next midsummer. Yeah. Oh yeah, midsummer. Before I went away, I was invited to a midsummer celebration. Thank you very much to you for inviting me. And it was raining a little bit, and then there was this beautiful rainbow. And I thought it's a nice sign, a rainbow. And a good start from midsummer to midsummer on the island in Sweden. Yeah, if you have any questions, any suggestions for videos you would like to see, let me know. Write me an email, a comment, something else. Also now I have a hat. So I don't know what this changes. Maybe I'm more believable now as a person living outdoors, I don't know. And I really should stop this video now, because maybe I'm already addicted to talking into a camera and no one is interrupting me. I haven't done this for the last 5 weeks, so I listened again to a lot of people. But that's all part of future videos about other people, about being alone, about expressing yourself. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next week.